What's going on, everybody? It's 1.3 here, aka Ultra Lego Man. And today, I'm going to show you guys that another action figure review. It's the Bandai Movie Monsters series. And today I have Mechagodzilla, or otherwise Kiryu. Yep. He's from Godzilla Tokyo SOS, the 2003 movie. And never known about that movie, but now I just understand, well, a little bit. And well, of course, you guys already know. Before we get into history about him, well, here is the tag. That's what he looks like in the film. And as we look closer to his name, Mechagodzilla heavily armed. It's like he's got all the weapons, like this one right here, the jetpack. Well, I think a jetpack, and then these two handguns. Well, two guns on his arms, and the last one is this one from his chest that he opens. Well, that one doesn't open, but in his hand, it's like he has that drill, the drill arm. Now, history about him, well, he was from that 2003 movie, the fifth Millennium Godzilla film, Godzilla Tokyo SOS. And it shows it was a sequel to Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, where Godzilla had that chest for the sequel. And they wanted to have Mothra and Kiryu to stop Godzilla, and then at the end of the film, they stop him and he dies. And that Kiryu, it's like now they drop him to the ocean. And yeah. If you already know the 2015 Godzilla game where they drop Kiryu, that he reached the North Sea, well, that's a reference to Tokyo SOS film. And yeah, and you might think that this is the last time we've seen Mechagodzilla in the film. Well, Mechagodzilla does come back for the MonsterVerse and the other films. Well, he was in Godzilla Planet of the Monsters. Yes, he made his cameo scene. It's the anime Netflix one, because he made his cameo scene, and then the next one is Godzilla sitting on the edge of battle. The second one, they even show that it's a Mechagodzilla city. And now, which is my favorite one, is Godzilla vs. Kong, because he was created by cybernetics. And how they made Mechagodzilla look like that in the film, well, his head looks like the G1, the 1980s Mech Transformers, like his head. It's like that's how his head looks like. The 80s Transformers I'm seeing. And then when you look closer at his neck, like if you look closer at his neck, you see that? They finally got that from this one. And then Mechagodzilla's design from the 2021 film that I heard that he's based on to the 80s Transformers, and Mechagodzilla is from the previous design, like from the 70s, the one from the Showa, Heisei, and Millennia. He was inspired by that. And his hands, they're like a chameleon's hands. So, yeah. And yeah, because I really like that Mechagodzilla until I really like the older Mechagodzilla designs, like the one from the Showa, the Heisei, and the Millennia. Like this one would be my favorite. And in the MonsterVerse era, that one's my favorite too. So yeah, that's history, and of course, yeah, we already know. Alright, let's look at his whole. I'm zooming in, so yep, there you go. I mean, just look at it, you guys. Like, this whole thing, well, this whole design, like, if you look closer at his neck, these wires, like, it goes all the way around to his body. Really like his legs, and of course his head, and then of course his arms. And then that's where this is where he flies, you know, this figure doesn't open. As we look at the back, this color is a metallic. When I look at the back here, the wires are metallic silver. Well, I guess it's silver they might want to call it. Like, it's all the way to the back, and really like his spines. And of course, that's where his they might call it a jetpack. Well, I don't think they ever call that in the movie, because he's got those, like you already know in the film, he fires missiles. And yeah, and this thing right here on his shoulder, that's that right there. And as we can look closer right here, if you guys already know what's missing onto this figure, you already know what it looks like. Yeah, see that? As you can look, yeah, it's called MFS3. That's what it's called. That's why that's what's missing for the figure, because that's what they call him, Type 3 Kiryu. And then this one, well, in the game they call him Type 3 Kiryu Custom. So yeah, that's what they call him. So that's details. That's first. So let's zoom out. And articulations though, well, his head, he can move all the way around. His arms don't go all the way. They just go, yeah, you can hear it squeaking because you can hear that sound. It goes back to back. But the tail, it moves all the way around. So yeah, it looks great. Like, this is the figure that moves the tail. Now the body, like, it doesn't move, you know, but these legs, they don't move. None of them, well, these don't move. So I'm not gonna move it. Anyways, now sizing. I do not have the 2003 Godzilla that he's got that scar onto his chest. So let's bring out the 2004 Final Wars Godzilla. I mean, just look at them, you guys. Now, I would say sizing is okay for the Bandai Movie Monster series, because Godzilla, well, in that movie in 2003, that film, Mechagodzilla was 60 meters. Well, I'm guessing 65. Well, but for Godzilla, he was 55 meters, you know, the height. Like, he would be about that size. And yeah, that's Godzilla. That's the Final Wars. And here's the other Bandai Movie Monster series that I review. Anguirus from Final Wars. And I would say it's okay. You know, this figure is fine. We already know how sized up it is. So yeah. And as I'm saying, we know that, well, of course you already know, in the Showa film where Anguirus fights Mechagodzilla. And so yeah, that's the only... Anyways, yeah, that's Anguirus. Next, I have... It's not a Bandai, it's the Playmates figure that I already did show you guys from last year that I review. Here is the Monsterverse King Kong. And just look at them, you guys. Before we got all the way to Godzilla vs. Kong, we've finally seen that for the first time, that Kong ever fight Mechagodzilla. So yeah. Because remember, Kong's got that right here. So yeah. That's Kong. He's made from Playmates. So yeah. Next, let me show you the other figure that I review. Shimu. And yep, but if you stand her up, well, which is you already know, I shown you from Anguirus, that figure that I reveal, and here is, see, that breaks the height. It would have been cool when we see Shimu facing off Mechagodzilla. So, yeah, that's Shimu. She's from the Monsterverse because you already know in the video that I said that she was going to be in the Millennia film of Godzilla, but we didn't got her in the film. Let me show you the other monster that's from the Monsterverse. Here's Scar King. And yep, this looks okay. Yep, Scar King is from the Monsterverse, where he's a new monster for the Monsterverse. So yeah. So yeah, that's Scar King. And finally, just one more size is the Monsterverse. Godzilla involved. I mean, just look at these, you guys. See that? I mean, we came a long way. That we already knew that the sizing for the figures, like you already know. We're gonna bring in all the figures that I already shown you. Here's Kong. Yep, Anguirus. Let me. Here's Godzilla. And of course, Scar King. I don't know if you could see him. Oh yeah, you could see him. Okay, there. I just want to make sure he stands. Remove Kong. Here is Shimu. And just look at this, you guys. Every figures that I got for the Godzilla figures, well, them 4 are from Playmates, and these 3 are from the Bandai Movie Monster series. So yeah, I'll be getting more of these Godzilla figures from Bandai, the Movie Monster series, and of course there will be a new the new Monsterverse figure for 2027. So yeah, and you guys already know Godzilla X Kong, the 3rd one, is coming out in 2027. So we're about like 2 years away. But let me, yep. And let's bring out these guys right here. So yeah. So yeah, these are the Bandai. Well, of course, the Bandai Movie Monster series. Well, I'll be still getting more. I might as well get more Bandai Movie Monster series like Rodan, Megaguirus, Batra, Gigan, King Ghidorah, the Monsterverse one. What else? Manda, Hedorah, the Final Wars Hedorah. And yeah, other movie monster series, and of course the Godzilla 2023, Godzilla -1. These I'll be getting more in the future, so yeah. So hey guys, let me know if you like this video. Don't forget to smash the like button, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.